So, it's been like a year since my last video, and I have a crap ton of stuff just piled up. Games, movies, even some CDs. But I'm only going to show one of those. Crap, where to start? My PS4 disk drive crapped out, so I went ahead and upgraded to a PS4 Pro last year. It was like November, I think, late October. It's a Modern Warfare edition. So, just in time for the PS5 to come out and that to come into the game room. Bought my wife a Nintendo Switch Lite. She loves it. Plays a lot of Animal Crossing on it. And I bought my daughter a Nintendo Switch, the full version, because she likes to play on the TV. She loves it. She likes to play Animal Crossing. For Father's Day, my wife and daughter got me a Nintendo Switch Pro controller, because I think since I bought my Switch, I've only used it once in dock mode, and that was for a puzzle or something on whatever the new Zelda game's called, Breath of the Wild. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. Yeah, it's a really nice controller. Feels really good in the hand. Rechargeable battery. It's just great. I love it. Put that back over there. Since we're talking about video games, I guess I'll just go through the games real quick. Pick a few quick pickups I got from the Crisis Center. Sim Ants for the PC. I like these old PC games. In the same vein, Sim Earth. Lego Stunt Rally. I haven't tried that one yet. This one's Riven, a sequel to Myst. I think that's the right way up. I'm not sure. I got this for free. So, set those aside. On the PlayStation Vita, I got Tearaway. I got a ways into this, and it's very charming. I love the Vita so much, and I think I got this for like $6 or something. It was a steal. On the DS, I haven't got a DS game in forever. Yeah, the last one was like Flash Focus years ago. I went looking at some old Nintendo Powers, and I went ahead and picked up Yoshi's Island DS. Super easy, but really just charming. I love the art style, and I love the original Yoshi's Island. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I remember when this first came out, I wanted to pick it up, and I never got around to it, and that was 2009. Holy crap. Haven't popped it in yet, but it looks fun. On the PS3, Conan. It's just a mindless hack and slash game from 2007. I don't know. I saw a friend playing this, I think on the Xbox 360 years and years ago. It was probably 2008, 2009, and it looked fun. Had gratuitous violence and nudity and everything that's great in life. Yeah, I got a ways into it, and it's a good game for like $5. This one's an interesting one. It's Lollipop Chainsaw Premium Edition for the PS3, but it's the Japanese edition. Sealed and everything. It still had the codes for it. I made a Japanese PSN account just to get the codes for this. I got a little ways into it. It's got some control issues still. I pre-ordered it on the Xbox 360 way back in the day, and just never got back into it. But it's fun. This one's still sealed. It's been on my bucket list for a while, but I haven't cracked it open yet. Valkyria Chronicles for the PS3. Yeah. Go to the Nintendo Switch now. Flip these over so it goes in the right order. Back in March, Animal Crossing came out. I didn't get it right off the bat. I wasn't super hyped for it. I didn't like the changes they were showing in the lead up to it, and I think I got this on CVP at Walmart for like $25. It's pretty fun. My wife and daughter have a lot more fun with it than I do. My daughter absolutely loves this game. I got a digital copy on each of their consoles for them to play, and I think they play it more than I do. Then Adam at work plays that a lot. Super Mario Odyssey. I got quite a ways into this one. It's another one where leading up to it, I didn't like the art style, and just it really reminded me of like a Sega Mario game, if that makes any sense at all. But ended up picking it up, and I actually really enjoyed it. Spyro Reignited trilogy. I played the Spyro games as a kid, and I enjoyed them, but my wife actually got me to buy this, and she enjoys it. I haven't played it yet. This one's my daughter. I bought her Paw Patrol on a roll, and she loves this game so much. It's so easy for her to play. She's 4. She'll be 5 in March. But yeah, she loves this game. I picked up Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I've only played Super Mario 64 so far on it, but it looks so good on this. So much better than the original N64 version. My daughter loves Hotel Transylvania, and she saw this while we were shopping and had to have it. This is a month ago, and she hasn't even opened it yet. Still has the sticker on it. My wife just picked up Monopoly for the Switch. She's playing it now, but this is a recent pickup. Okay, we're going to be jumping around everywhere. So, on the original PlayStation, I got Street Skater. I really enjoyed this game as a kid. My older brother had it, so every time he'd come over, he'd bring it, and I love the soundtrack for this game. Popped it in, played a couple hours. It controls awful because it doesn't have, the analog sticks. It's just the D-pad. But it's super, super nostalgic. Oh my god. Just as soon as the main menu theme kicked in, I'm like, oh my god, it's 1999 again. Found this Omega Boost. I see this on a lot of lists and stuff. Never played it as a kid, never even saw it. And I only, recently I realized that there's an Eiffel 65 song called My Console or something that mentions Omega Boost. And yeah, picked that up for really cheap. It's like pristine condition. It's like it was just taken out of the wrap. The Dreamcast last year celebrated its 20th anniversary or whatever, so I picked up a couple Dreamcast games. This one's Sega GT. I haven't played it, but it was cheap, like $2, I think. Same goes for Echo the Dolphin, Defender of the Future. God, Sega's weird. On the Xbox One, which I hardly ever play, I absolutely hate the user interface for the Xbox One, and I generally only buy console exclusives unless, as you're about to see, unless they're super, super cheap. Picked up Recore. It's installed. I haven't touched it yet. I got too much crap here. I got Destiny 2 Forsaken Legendary Collection. I think this is like $2, brand new. So it comes with Destiny 2, the first expansion, and expansion 2. So $2, whatever. Anthem, this was literally $1. I remember when this came out last year when I was at Academy, and before I left Academy, it was down to like $40, I think. But yeah, BioWare. I want to give it a shot just because I love BioWare, but I know that it's going to be disappointing. And these ones were super cheap. This one says $10, but I think it was like $5. And that's focus, you bastard. Focus on me, not the background. Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game. Cheap throwaway game. And a cheap hockey game. Don't give two craps about hockey, but whatever. I can hear it rattling in there. On the PS4, I found Wolfenstein New Colossus and Wolfenstein Youngblood Deluxe Edition for super cheap last month, and had to pick them up. I've heard good things about Wolfenstein series. This game I actually had in my shopping cart on Amazon, and I found it on clearance at Walmart, and that's Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Looks like a beautiful freaking game, side-scrolling game. Can't wait to give that one a shot. This one's still sealed. It was clearance. Shadow of the Colossus HD. Anthem again. It was $7, if that. It might have been like $4 or $5 when I picked it up. They don't always replace these little labels. Yeah, it was so cheap on Xbox One, I had to get it when I saw it, even though I already had it here. My brother loves Fallout 4, so I went ahead and picked up Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition. I've always enjoyed the Fallout games, and I'm sure I'll love this. I sold my copy of Skyrim to my brother. It's like one of the only games that I've sold, but he loved it so much, I just went ahead and sold it to him. And it immediately jumped up to like $40 after I sold it to him. And I found this on clearance for like $20, I think. So I went ahead and picked that one up. No, wait. This was not on clearance. It was from Black Friday last year, because I sent my wife to get it. And then Call of Duty Modern Warfare for the PS4. It came with my PS4 Pro. Moving on to the Wii U. Yep, with the Wii U. Super Mario Color Splash. I think I got this on eBay for like $10 or something. And I'm trying to beef up my Wii U collection before it gets expensive. And I know it will eventually. Super Mario 3D World. I know it's coming to the Switch and stuff, and everything's coming to the Switch, but I really like the charm of the original Wii U versions. Just the console and everything. And Xenoblade Chronicles X. This is such a long freaking game. I think it's like 20 or 30 hours before you even get the mech. A couple of throwaway Wii games. I got Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Lightsaber Duels. That was free. I like picking up Wii games when I see them. I don't see them very often, like any decent titles worth picking up. But when I do, I'm sure this isn't decent. But and this one's kind of interesting. I picked up a random issue of Nintendo Power from my collection. Went to the reviews and picked out the highest rated game from that issue. And it just happened to be Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix on the Wii. So I just hopped on eBay and found a copy. And yeah, nothing spectacular. I think it got like a 7 or something, if that. It wasn't a very good month for reviews. I think that's everything for video games. just want to give a quick shout out to this CD. It's Thomas Lunch, that's the artist. Diagrams Without Instructions. And it's a really freaking catchy little indie album. It's from like 2000 and... when was it? Oh, 6. Oh my god. I had to search for this album. There's a single called Fire Puppy that I stumbled across years and years ago, like 2009, I think. And this dude has like fallen off the earth. This album is really freaking good. I've listened to the whole thing several times. So that's it for the games, I hope. Let me get these all out of the way. Hopefully they don't fall over. And move on to the movies. My daughter loves Frozen. This is just a slipcover. The movie's in her room somewhere. But she loves Frozen 2. She saw it in theaters. Yeah, more Frozen. Got that, and that was on 4K. I got Hellboy. Was not blown away at all. It wasn't as, a 2 out of 10 like everybody else. All the reviews said it was, but I don't know. Like the first shot of Hellboy they showed before the release, he looked so good, but every other, like in the movie, he just looks awful. CG looks freaking terrible, and the plot's just sort of dumb. But it's not. It's like a solid 5 or 6 out of 10. My dad bought The Addams Family on Blu-ray for my daughter because he loves buying these movies for her. She hasn't watched it yet. The Joker, got it on 4K. It's one of my favorite movies of last year, and I think I saw it in IMAX, and it looks so freaking good. Yeah, I love this movie. I love Joaquin Phoenix's acting in this movie. The direction's really good. The soundtrack's good. My last video over a year ago, I knew I would forget something, and I did, and that was Shazam. I picked it up last year. Super fun. This should be like required viewing for DC fans. They did a really good job. Valerian, got it super cheap. I like Luc Besson, and it was alright. There was some really stupid stuff in this movie. Like Dane DeHaan or whatever his name is, he's kind of overacts. He acts like thinks he's the size of like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something, but he's not. Really bad writing in parts of it, especially the dialogue. Interesting plot though. It's worth what I paid for it, which wasn't much. My wife picked up John Wick 3. We both really like the John Wick movies. Can't wait for the 4th one. This one's super fun. I've seen this one countless times, but now I have it on Blu-ray. That's Hellboy. I picked it up, got it home, thought I had it, but I didn't. So now I do. Sometimes you watch a show or a movie and the whole thing's weird, but your family member shows up, walks in at the weirdest part of the movie. For me, that movie was The Lighthouse. It's a weird movie, and obviously my wife had to walk in on some of the weirdest freaking parts. Stupid camera. Yeah, really fun, interesting movie. Took me forever to pick it up. I was hoping to get it on 4K, but they don't even have a 4K copy. So, Blu-ray. Really good movie, though. Got a couple of collector's editions that are still sealed. Walmart had The Town. It's a big old box set with, let me see. It's got a book, some pictures, cards, all kinds of stuff. They did some. I really like these sets that they put out for some of these movies, and I got The Town and Argo. I was really happy to get this one because when it first came out, I couldn't find this anywhere, and then all of a sudden, randomly, Walmart just popped these onto the modular, and I grabbed them. They're like $10 a piece, I think. Trying to find somewhere else to sit stuff. One of the best movies from last year has already been that long. Avengers Endgame. Some of the best freaking moments in the MCU. And some of the more eye-rolling parts. But absolutely loved this movie. And then one of my least favorite movies from last year, which makes me very sad to say, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. I'm a huge freaking Star Wars fan, and this kind of broke my heart. How freaking just sad it was that the way it ended, just kind of like a wet fart. Like they obviously had no plan, and I bought it on Blu-ray 4K Blu-ray, just to have it in my collection. This came out in April, and I still haven't watched it. I've only seen this movie once, and that was in theaters. And it was one of those movies where I walked out of the movie theater just kind of with nothing to say. Like, as a Star Wars fan, this really hurt. So, my dad orders a lot of these old movies on DVD, and he bought this one twice on accident. He didn't realize he already had it. It's the Falcon Mystery Movie Collection Volume 1. It's got 7 Falcon movies. Some interesting old black and white movies. Yeah, it's free. Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. This wasn't amazing. It wasn't awful. Margot Robbie is definitely the high point of this movie. Another movie that when I saw the trailer last year, I was immediately like, I have to watch this. And then I never heard another thing about it. That's The Dead Don't Die. My dad actually picked this up for me. I still haven't watched it, but I need to. Especially now that it's October. I think it'd be... I know it didn't get great reviews, but I don't care. And I got Dragon Ball Z Season 1 and 2 on DVD. These things have been out for ages and ages and ages, and I don't know why I never picked them up. I love Dragon Ball Z. I know you can stream them, but I just like having something in my collection. Yeah, $20 just randomly popped in at Walmart. I think that's everything, but I'm sure once I stop recording, I will find something else. That'll have to wait another year till my next pickup video. So, anyway, now I can finally put all this stuff up and have an empty shelf. So, thanks for watching.